Well, Lois, the truth is, I'm actually Superman in disguise, and I only pretend to be a journalist in order to hear about disasters as they happen and then squeeze you out of the byline.
I woke up today and thought, man, is Fusion just not as good as it used to be? It used to be permanent, now it's an hour, sometimes less. But then I thought, well, they don't need that much time because Fusion multiplies the character's strength exponentially. It multiplies it tens of times over. Then I thought, I wonder what the least amount of time it would take for a Fusion character to beat someone up, to defeat an opponent. And the answer to that question was, I think 30 seconds. If you could defeat someone, if you could cook someone in 30 seconds, well, that would be a very powerful Fusion. But then who would be the one who's getting cooked by Gogeta?
I'm actually Superman in disguise, and I only pretend to be a journalist in order to hear about disasters as they happen and then squeeze you out of the byline.
Wait a minute, isn't there a new Superman movie coming out? Yeah, let's go with that. So I woke up this morning and thought, could Gogeta defeat Superman if he only had 30 seconds in the Fusion? And if so, which versions of Superman could he realistically defeat? And which ones are just too powerful, even for the fusion of Goku and Vegeta? Let's break it down and hit that like button if you think Gogeta can do it. Let's just get the basics out of the way. The Fusion then gives Gogeta a massive power boost. What it does is it combines the strength of both fusees, Goku and Vegeta. Then it multiplies that combined strength 10 times. Then you add things like Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan 4, depending on the timeline, and it gives Gogeta a whole different level of power, but also shortens the time limit. If the power output is too high, like in Dragon Ball Super Broly, the fusion time drops. So in this scenario, let's say Gogeta power is maxed out, but he only has 30 seconds before he splits. No do-overs, no Potara, no Sensu Beans, just half a minute to get it done. And in this scenario, Gogeta gets his full range of powers, Super Saiyan Blue, Soul Punisher, Instant Transmission, all that stuff. You still with me? Now that you got a grasp as to how powerful this fusion actually is and what it does, let's see which versions of Superman he could take down and which ones realistically are just too much in 30 seconds. First version is Golden Age Superman. Now this version is strong, but nowhere near God tier. Think of it like Superman with high durability, decent strength and flight, but not planet-busting punches or multiversal feats. Gogeta, yeah, he handles this Superman in under 10 seconds. It could even be just one punch. Next, we got post-crisis Superman, and this Superman is way more powerful because he can tank nukes, he can survive in space, lift planets. He still has limits, but Gogeta's speed and power, especially with the technique like instant transmission and energy attacks, could overwhelm him very fast. Honestly, I think it would. Gogeta could definitely win here, but it would take most of the 30 seconds if it's a race against time. Then there's New 52 Superman, and this one's a bit trickier. He's got solar flare attacks, insane durability, and more aggressive feats. Still, Gogeta at full power, especially Blue Gogeta, could edge out a win if he fights smart and doesn't waste time. The bottom line is this: versions of Superman who are powerful but not broken, Gogeta can beat them in 30 seconds with surgical precision. There would be no monologuing, no warm-ups, just blitz, hit hard, and don't stop. Now here's where things get a little tricky because Silver Age Superman, this guy sneezed a galaxy away. He time traveled by flying. He's more of a concept than a character. Gogeta, even at peak, is still bound to the Dragon Ball logic of high-level energy combat. But Silver Age Superman, he literally rewrote physics as a joke. It's more of a gag character, really. There's absolutely no way Gogeta wins this in 30 seconds. Probably not even 30 minutes. Now we're getting to the big ones. Cosmic Armor Superman. This is the guy who exists outside the story, designed to win. Gogeta has a heart, he has powers, but Cosmic Armor Superman is plot armor incarnate. You can't punch your way through meta-fictional concepts, even with the Big Bang Kamehameha. And let's not forget Prime 1 Million Superman. Basically Superman after chilling inside the sun for 15,000 years, He's multiversal, near omniscient, and reality warping. Gogeta simply doesn't have enough time, or maybe even enough reality, to work with here. So realistically, could Gogeta beat a Superman in 30 seconds? Absolutely, no problem. But only up to a certain level. And in all reality, he'd have to be efficient, with extreme precision, no goofing around. If Gogeta uses instant transmission to close the gap instantly, and then drops a Soul Punisher right into Superman's heart, which it's debatable if that would do anything, seeing as a Soul Punisher is for evil creatures, or say he even did a final burst of energy Kamehameha like he almost killed Broly with, then yeah, he can take out Superman variants who aren't fully invincible. He has to fight like an assassin. He'd have to be there to kill him right away. So essentially he can be Golden Age Superman, Post-Crisis Superman, and maybe New 52 Superman. But he's not taking down Silver Age Superman, Superman Prime 1 million, or Cosmic Armor Superman. Those versions just operate on an entire different level, where Gogeta's strength, no matter how high, isn't enough without more time, or a massive power-up. So there you have it, guys. Gogeta can definitely beat some versions of Superman if he plays it smart and doesn't waste a second. But once you step into the realm of multiversal gods, even the fusion of Goku and Vegeta has its limits. And especially since there's only 30 seconds that he's got to do this task in, he's got a lot riding on him to lose. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Gogeta can do it with a specific technique that I didn't mention? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for more cross-universe throwdowns. Until next time, guys, see you later.